So you want to buy a Supermarine Spitfire. Do you have a Messerschmitt 109 problem you're trying to deal with? No? Well, you could just buy one for fun, I guess. In case you just arrived from outer space, Spitfire is a British World War II fighter plane. It became famous during the Battle of Britain, where it helped defeat the Nazis over Britain in 1940. That was the Mark I and II. By the time production ended in 1947, they had reached all the way to Mark 24. Spitfire started out with a Rolls-Royce Merlin engine of about 1,000 horsepower. By the time they ended, they had a 37-liter Rolls-Royce Griffin engine and over 2,000 horsepower. Keep that in mind when you head down to Spitfire Mart to pick one up. Performance is, well, totally bananas. These numbers are for the Mark 14. It's near the middle and the 5-blade prop looks cool. In addition to outperforming most modern turboprops in climb and speed, it also has a ceiling of 43,000 feet. Clearly no ordinary piston single. Anyway, you know the plane, so what does it cost? Simple. Tons of money. Rare and collector's item doesn't come close to describing how special these planes are. There are very few left and they go for sale very seldom. Don't be surprised if a seller is fussy about who they sell it to. Custodians of these planes want to make sure they're looked after at their new homes. So here's where it gets really crazy. Basically everything is really expensive. Insurance reflects an extraordinarily expensive, difficult to fly, irreplaceable historical artifact. A climate-controlled hangar is essential. Nowadays, these planes are rarely operated above 1/3 throttle or past 4 Gs. Even at 1/3 throttle though, they'll still burn 60 gallons an hour. This is to preserve the 80-year-old engines and airframes. Even at only 1/3 throttle, the engine is only good for about 500 hours before overhaul, and that overhaul costs more than $150,000. Incidentally, if you're looking at other warbirds from this era, the radial engines tend to cost a lot less to maintain. Regular maintenance is a major undertaking. It's an 80-year-old airplane that was built to last just a few months. You can't just take it to the local shop and you can't just order new parts. It takes very specialized skills and custom-made parts to keep it flying. For what it's worth, here's how it adds up. Spitfire sits at the top of the heap for sought-after, prestigious World War II fighters. Owning one requires a team of specialized and dedicated people, which is why almost all remaining examples are owned by non-profit organizations and museums. Thankfully though, they go to the trouble to keep them flying, and we can all sit on old terra firma and say, ooh, as they fly by at air shows. That's the Spitfire. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next.